Yo, what is up, y'all? How do I sound? Do I sound okay? People in the chat. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? What's up, everybody? Man, I just felt like doing a podcast by myself this morning. What's up, everybody? I appreciate you guys being here. Leighton Manny was the first one here. What's up, bro? Evil Pickle. Luis, Yanamez, you know, I'm sorry, bro. You know, my reading is always terrible, but what's up, bro? See my boy MK Mike. Spittin', is that Spittin 13? Spitin 13? Tando, Justin Marks. What's up, y'all? King Ken, Iron Mike, the Angry Therapist MD, OG Gamer. What's up, y'all? Big Papa, Mofongo, IMAX. So Hyperfan Gaming, hey, love the intro, bro. My boy Hyperfan Gaming did the intro. You know, he does the best intros in the community. Shout out to him. Joe Bailey, Plantangel, RD Viper, Doc Marvel. What's up, everybody? Pole King of Games. Talk my shit, Dirt. Yo. Oh, man. Thank y'all for being here early Sunday morning, Easter morning. As you guys see, I didn't go to church this morning. So I said, I'm going to do a video. King, thank you, bro, for watching me, man. You know, it's been a long grind, you know. It's been a long grind doing this YouTube content. And actually, I'm at a point where actually people like to listen to my black ass talk about gaming and roast ponies. And I love it, man. I love it. So thank you guys for being here. I want to talk about a couple things today. I don't plan on being here too long, but who the hell knows, right? So there's some crazy shit. Listen, I want to say, let's start this off like this. Hold on. Let's start this off like this, bro. First off, somebody hit me up in the DM last night. What's up, Ash and Luca? Hit me up in the DM last night. You're like, Dirt, Alex and Frigtanga talking shit about you. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit, I made it. So I stopped by Alex Podcast, and they were actually looking at a King Thrash video. You know, they be roasting the shit out of him. And in the video, King Thrash was actually talking about me. So Alex was like somebody in the chat was like, yo, Dirt really ain't as bad as King Thrash. And then Alex was like, well, Dirt is almost as bad as King Thrash. And I was like, damn it, I don't know if I'm as bad as him, but obviously I'm biased because I'm talking about myself. So then I sent them a super chat. I was like, yo, man, I've been called a lot of things in my life, but saying I'm the Xbox version of King Thrash, that's the worst shit you can call me, man. You know, and they kind of laughed at it. And but I was like, man, so I was kind of surprised. Because, you know, Alex, you know, he just talks shit about ponies. He just talks shit about people. And I was like, he actually knew who the fuck I was. That was kind of funny. So, look, man, you know the old saying, if people aren't talking about you, you're not doing something right. So, shout out to those guys. You know, they got an entertaining show, man. They be talking shit about King Thrash, and that should be hilarious. That shit is hilarious. Man. You know, so a shout out to the person that hit me up in the DM and let me know that they were mentioning me in their video, in Alex's video. But it's all good, man. Like I said, I don't take too much stuff personal. I know I'd be crying about Last Generation a lot, like, you ponies kicked our legs in. You know, look, but at the end of the day, I don't take too much stuff personal, but I just never forget, right? That's where I'm coming from. I never forget what was done. And that's why I'm always talking about Last Generation. Dirt, why are you always talking about Last Generation? I said an analogy on TTS a couple days ago. I said, if Xbox was still dog shit, if they were still having some of the same struggles they had with the Xbox One generation, I wouldn't talk about it, right? Because they would still be struggling. And who knows where my channel would be if Xbox didn't have all these acquisitions, and they're doing things much better. I don't give a damn who you are, PlayStation fan or not. You cannot sit here and tell me Xbox isn't better than what they was last generation. If you sit here and tell me that, because I know sometimes the ponies try to make it seem like this is the same Xbox from last generation. Don't know, bro. Stop it. Stop that shit. Listen, you don't have to like Xbox. You don't have to like PhilSpencer. But you cannot sit here and tell me this isn't an improved Xbox from last generation. I don't give a shit who you are. Right? So my analogy was, when you went through some things, when you noticed some things, when things happen and things have improved over the years, you like to talk about it, right? Just like if a person, this is the analogy I use on Sean's show. If a person used to be 500 pounds, right, and they lost all of that weight, they can go back and relive those days. Like, man, those were some terrible days. Those were some disappointing days, but now I'm in a better place. But if them people never lost the weight, they were still 500 pounds or bigger, how could they relive those days when they were still living in it, right? So that's why I always go back to to last generation, because I vividly remember everything that was said, everything that was done. So please forgive me for repeating myself. Please forgive me for always crying about last generation. It's just I'm so happy in the place Xbox is in and the future of Xbox. I just look like, wow, remember back in my days when I was a small YouTube channel and fighting that good fight, and look where we are now. So that's why I always talk about last generation. The Ash and Luca, what is up, little sis, with the $5? Really looking forward for the games to finally come out so we can finally be free of Xbox has no games. Hey, Luca, I said that, it's still dry at the moment, but it's just a different kind of dry, right? In 2018 and 2017, Xbox didn't have many games, and we just didn't know what the hell was coming in the future, right? Now it's a little different. You like, yeah, Xbox, the first quarter of 2022 was kind of slow. It's kind of dry, but you're not as bothered by it because they've shown the roadmap, right? In 2017, we didn't know what the fuck was about to come out for Xbox. We was just hoping and praying they showed some new AAA titles at the upcoming E3. That's why we used to always say, wait till E3. See, the difference between me and some of these other fanboys, I am absolutely honest. Yes, Xbox guys used to be saying, wait till E3, including myself. Wait till E3. Then when E3 2017 came, it was an okay show, but they didn't show any new IPs. And 2018 came, which is a great E3, but they showed a lot of multiplats, no new IPs. But this time is different. Waiting, yes, we've been waiting, no doubt about it, but it's just different because they've shown the roadmap. They've shown Hellblade 2. They've shown Outer Worlds 2, Avowed. They've shown Fable, all of these games. And even we know some studios that's working on unannounced games. We still don't know what Compulsion is working on. We still don't know what the Coalition is working on. We're assuming Gear 6, but we heard they might have something else next to Gear 6 or besides Gear 6, I should say. So it's just so much, it's a different type of patience. Like, we're waiting, but we're excited because we know some of the things that's coming. Absolutely. Tip Diamond, what's up, bro? With the 5 Canadians. Say, what up, Dirt? What up, Tip Diamond? Thanks for stopping by, y'all. We got 98 people in here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, please. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm saying, So yeah, it was funny to see Alex and them kind of throw some shots at me. Actually, Frigtanga didn't really throw many shots. Alex kind of threw a shot at me, and yeah, Dirt just like King Thrash. He's the Xbox version of King Thrash. I was like, bro, that's a fucking insult. That is an insult. Saying I'm like the Xbox version of King Thrash. Holy shit, man. And I'm the type of guy, I look in the mirror sometime and see, what am I doing something wrong? Or what is, I'm conscious, right? And I just pay attention to everything. So if I'm like, damn, am I like King? No, fuck no. Hell no. So that lets me know that Alex doesn't listen to my content, which is of course fine. He doesn't have to, but saying I'm like an Xbox version of King Thrash, bro, no. 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 King Thrash, dude, he like went on Twitter and said Housemarque acquisition was better and bigger than all of Bethesda. I would not sit here and say some bullshit like that. I would never say some shit like that. That's like me saying Compulsion Games is way bigger and better than Bungie. No, this is not. This is not. So I wouldn't dare say some crazy shit like that, man. Call Weed with the $5. They are literally grasping at straws this generation. Now they acting like Microsoft is going to put YouTube-style ads in games. Yeah, man, that's something we're probably going to talk about tomorrow on WBG. Because they said and for free-to-play games. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I remember they put advertisement on NBA players' jerseys. Like, what the fuck? Why does this NBA team got a big-ass Starbucks logo on their jersey? It is what it is, man. As long as it doesn't affect the game. And if it's free-to-play games, I don't give a shit, bro. Me personally, but the Ash and Luca with the $2. Siri, play Patiently Waiting by 50 Cent. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode. Now, hell yeah, Luca. Yeah, so, we're patiently waiting. And I said when these games start rolling, they're going to continue. So we just, unfortunately, we still got to wait. But we'll see what happens, though. Carl Weave, definitely do more of these dirt. Yeah, man, I actually like doing it. Because before I did it last time, I was kind of like, I ain't that comfortable. I don't have my homies to feed off of. I said I can do it, and I actually enjoyed it myself. I'm one of them guys. I don't know if you do this, Luca, or any other YouTubers. I actually go back and listen to my shit. I really do. I go back and listen to our podcast, to my videos. I have this ability to act like it's not me, right? To act like I'm just a dude listening to DirtGriggity. And I always ask myself, would I like my own shit? If I was just a YouTuber, would I like DirtGriggity channel? And I would. So that's why I listen back to my stuff. And yeah, I like it. Justin March with the $10. Happy Easter and TTS. Thank you, sir. Hey, man, I don't know if those two things go together, but thank you anyway, Justin March. Like a man to go to church. Say, hey, Pastor TTS, you POS. He'd be like, what you say, son? Like, what does that mean? Don't worry about it, Pastor. Don't worry about it. Jiu-Jitsu 50 with the 20. Thank you. The ponies have lost their mind going after David Jaffe. These guys are just weird. That's a topic. I actually put it in a title of the video. We will talk about that shortly. So, okay, so Lucas, so you go back and listen to your own stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Tools, what's up, bro? So yeah, I felt that was an insult, and I clearly felt that Alex doesn't listen to my content. Yes, I do talk a lot of shit about PlayStation guys, but I don't think I'm delusional, right? Like I saw my boy Other Zinc in here, and he hate when I'm super critical of Xbox last generation. He hated like Dirt. I don't want to hear that shit, Dirt. But that's just like I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. Xbox is not perfect. Neither is PlayStation. And some of these PlayStation guys act like PlayStation is perfect. That's the issue I have. They're not. They're just not. They all have issues. Nobody's perfect. But, you have to give Xbox credit for what they have done, man. They have done. I saw Xbox Era had Ed Freeze on. Ed Freeze is one of the original guys working on the original Xbox back in the day. I didn't listen to the whole interview, but I listened to one part where he was just like blown away that Xbox in this Activision Blizzard acquisition, he was like, when they were there, shit, they couldn't even get approval for, small shit. I forgot exactly what he said, but it was just like they were so worried about everything Xbox was doing. Like, are you guys, if this shit fails, is it going to bother Windows? Is it going to bother, all like Microsoft name? That was what everything was about back then in the original Xbox days. And Ed Freeze was like, to see what they're doing now, to see they're fully behind Xbox. He was like, that's amazing. that like this would be the biggest acquisition Microsoft has ever done, and it's gaming related. So Ed Freeze is like, man, this shit is crazy. So that just goes to show you what has happened. And you guys know me. I watch a lot of old Xbox E3s. I just do. I don't know why. I just love to watch them. I guess you're looking back hindsight, like what they were doing now to where they are today. And I don't want to just be this diametric hater, but they truly lost their way. And when Peter Moore brought them E3s, even the original Xbox E3s, those E3s are great. The quality is shit, watching them on YouTube now, but you can still get a sense of what's going on. You watch them, 2004, 2005, 2006, great E3s, 2007. In 2008, it was still a decent E3. But, bro, you could see the way they were headed. And they mentioned it on the documentary, Don Matrick. He was just, you could see it, bro. If you guys go back and watch some E3s, 2010, 11, 12, you can see the direction they were headed. So if you want to be honest, none of us should have been surprised at the Xbox One reveal because they were showing us that for 3 straight E3s. But PhilSpencer came, man, and he's a gamer, so he knows what we want. And this is where we're at now. Yes, Luca, we still got to wait, but everything is looking really good. Coco Show 8 with the $10. Happy Easter to all the Xbox fans who survived 2017 to 2019 years. Hey, man, don't let others in. Can you say that? No, shout out, man. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So that's some of the reasons, I just be, I don't like to say I be crying, but I do be crying sometimes. I be crying. They beat our legs in. Them damn ponies beat our legs in, but they did. They absolutely did, man. So, it is what it is. So, listen, I wanted to start off. Hold on. I'm gonna do timestamps with this, so let me write it down. I actually wanted to start off talking about Xbox sales. Now, we all know that sales is just strictly bragging rights. It's bragging rights. It has been 2 straight generations. Sales is about bragging rights. Xbox, we couldn't talk shit last generation. We could talk shit in the Xbox 360 generation because of sales, but it's all bragging rights. But you're just starting to see change. You're starting to see a shift, right? You're starting to notice that Xbox is selling well. They're selling well. Now, we all know about the PlayStation shortages and all of that stuff, but Xbox has a desirable product, right? People want to buy it. It's sitting on store shelves and people are actually buying it. There's been plenty of products out there for years. If people don't want to buy them, they can be sitting on the shelves. They don't buy them. So if you see Xboxes and people are buying them, man, not just in the States. See, this is the thing. Not just in the United States. They won Europe. Well, they didn't win Europe, but who gives a shit about Nintendo? I don't. Right? I don't care about Nintendo. So they pretty much, let me share my screen. From my boy Benji Sales, my boy, like I know him. I ain't never said 2 words to him and shit. From Benji Sales, he said March sales data for Europe. Hardware, Switch, Xbox Series, PlayStation 5. Europe usually don't rock with the Xbox. Just like, UK, they don't. Sean, my boy Sean, Dutch, they don't rock with Xbox over here, Dutch. Sean say, like, him and his brother is the only Xbox fans that he know over there. But they won in UK. So it's something's changing, man. Xbox One, like, I know there was no shortage issues last generation. Xbox One didn't come close to sniffing UK or, Europe, anything like that. They had no chance in hell. Right? But now people are buying it. And I think the more people buy the Xbox, whether it's the Xbox Series S or X, the more you will see things change. Word of mouth. Right? There's going to be like, word of mouth is a tool, or advertising tool that is powerful. Word of mouth. Because you think about before the internet. Yes, they had commercials, they had different things, but word of mouth was the number one way to advertise. when we were kids, we were in the playground. I know I'm older than most of y'all, but in the playground, we talking shit about Nintendo. We talking shit Sega versus Nintendo. But it was word of mouth because we weren't the only ones. Here I am in Detroit, but I guarantee kids in Chicago, kids in LA, New York, they're all doing the same thing. They're talking about this product. Yo, you guys should check this product out. And Xbox Game Pass is a tool that Xbox will continue to use. Because I don't care how much money you think you have. A good deal is a good deal. A good deal is a good deal. Even if PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Spartacus, if they started to add their games in there day and day, I'll just subscribe. I will subscribe immediately. You know why? Because it benefits me. So Xbox, they're just doing great things at the moment, man. We can't deny it. And like I already said in this little podcast of mine, you can hate Xbox all you want, but you cannot tell me that it's not better than last generation. In a year and a half, they haven't even had that many first-party games drop. But it's already better than the Xbox One generation. Grumble with the $5. I came back into Xbox in 2019. Why? Better third party, and I could play Mass Effect on a modern console. Game Pass is what kept me back. Look at that. Game Pass. Yes, I know us Xbox fans, we talk about Game Pass a lot. We might piss off ponies saying, yo, Game Pass is the truth. And they hate it. They hate Game Pass. They hate to see us talk about it. They hate to hear us talk about it. They hate it. But it's good for us, man. Shit. This is like, bro, like a person had a new Wendy's burger. Yo, man, that new Baconator, that is the shit. A fan of McDonald's, man, fuck that Baconator. Like, damn, bro, I like the Baconator. Why are you getting mad? Man, the Big Mac way better than that bullshit. Okay, bro, I mean, damn. Okay, I like it, though. I like it. Man, fuck that Baconator. Man, that shit trash. And you trash for eating it. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's this back and forth. I understand, you know, how the console world works. We go back and forth. But some of these guys legit hate Xbox Game Pass. Some of these guys legit hate Xbox. I don't hate PlayStation. I don't really like Nintendo, but I don't hate Nintendo. Some of these guys legit hate Xbox. I don't know why. I really don't. I just don't know. The PlayStation is a hell of a console to me. Well, I don't have a PS5, but a hell of a brand, I should say. PS1, great time in my life. I had just got married to my first wife, had my first kid. PS1 was the console I played every day. Love the PS1, love the PS2. Even though I went through a divorce with the PS2. But the PS2 got me through a lot of bad times, you know, dark times in my life. But then I went to Xbox and I didn't look back. But I don't hate the PlayStation. I like the PlayStation. God of War 2018 is one of the best games I've ever played. The Last of Us, the first one of the best games I've ever played. Even The Last of Us 2, even though some things in the story I didn't care for, technical masterpiece. And I can't wait to see what Naughty Dog does next. So I don't hate the PlayStation. I just don't understand why these guys hate Xbox. I mean, they can feel how they want to feel, but I'm just curious. Why do they hate it so much? You know, just out of curiosity. Like, why do you guys hate it so much? I would like to ask one of those guys that. But at the end of the day, I don't really fuck with them, so I don't really talk to them like that. Right? So Xbox in their sales, there's just, you know, they have momentum. I'm pretty sure they're going to win NPDs for March. It looks like it. It seems like it. And it seems like they're actually closing the gap. You know, of course, the PlayStation is still outselling them, of course. But it seems like they're closing the gap a little bit. I'm not sure if they will ever win worldwide because I don't think they will. Maybe. Well, there was one point in time, he was like, nah, they will never be PlayStation worldwide. But now it's starting to be like, is it possible? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm still going to say no. But in North America, they definitely can win. I believe they're neck and neck in North America right now. Right? Jonas the Dad with the $2. Happy Easter, Dirt. I love the WBG. Thank you, bro. Jonas, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. So Xbox in North America, that's always been their strong point. They're strong because people don't know, man. In the Xbox 360 generation, I know at the end of that generation, it was kind of neck to neck. Well, the PS3 might have eventually outsold the Xbox 360, but people don't talk about how the Xbox 360 beat PS3 by like 16, 17 million in the states in North America. They absolutely destroyed in North America. That was why it was so disappointing with the Xbox One. When those people, a lot of people just left. They just left and went to the PS4. Because the PS4 actually beat the Xbox One in the States last generation. Yeah, D-Boy, PS3 was trash, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The PS3 was trash, in my opinion. PS1, dope. PS2, dope. PS3, ass. The PS4 was actually a good console to me. But that PS3, I don't give a shit with nobody. That's my opinion. That shit was trash. And do you guys remember that 2011 where you couldn't get online for, was it like a month? The security breach, they like a whole month? You couldn't get online? That shit was crazy. Yeah. But I will say God of War 3, The Last of Us, Uncharted franchise was pretty good on the PS3. But that's about it for me. That's it. Right? So yeah, so let me show this. Show this right quick. PS5 after 17 months is the head of Xbox Series X by 4.84 million units. However, Xbox Series X and S has closed the gap by 500K units since peak of 5.34 million in October 2021. So as you see, they're closing the gap, man. They're closing the gap. And like I mentioned, the whole word of mouth thing, the more Sony is going to have issues with this shortage, these stock issues, the more people will say, you know what? My boy down the street got an Xbox. It ain't that bad. My boy around the corner, my cousin got an Xbox. It's really not that bad at all. I think I want one now. They got Game Pass. That's dope. I think I want one now. I'm just saying, the more PlayStation has these stock issues, people will go to the PlayStation. Well, you know, like besides the hardcore guys, the hardcores, they're loyal to Sony. They're going to stick with Sony. But even if they still stay a PlayStation guy, maybe they might want to get an Xbox as a second console. The Xbox Series S, I'll get that as a second console. Then maybe they say, yo, this is shit is actually, if they're open-minded, this is actually not too bad. I always thought the Xbox was dog shit, but I'm looking at Xbox Game Pass. They got some great games in here. Like, what if it's a guy like my boy Doc Dark, right? Doc Dark, when he decided to switch to Xbox this current generation, he never played the Halo franchise. He never played the Gears franchise. So that's what he did. He got on Game Pass. He played all of those games. And he loved them. So that's my point. Like, Xbox, what they're doing is making their console desirable. Like, yo, that shit kind of dope over there. You know, that's kind of dope. And they gave him 2 options. Actually 3 if you just want to stream some shit. Yo, I don't really need the Xbox Series X right now, but I'll take this Xbox Series S. I'm just saying, man, that I know people made fun of the Xbox Series S. No, people saying this, you know, it's weak. Like some dude the other day said it's weaker than the Wii U. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shame on you. No, it ain't weaker than the damn Wii U. But that's the thing. That's the option. The Xbox Series S is not for us, people in the chat, unless you just want one. But I think the Xbox Series S is designed for the casual, the kids. The kids don't give a shit about 4K, not at this point in their life. Like, can you imagine little Jimmy like, Mom, fuck this. I want the Xbox Series X. I want 4K, Mom. No, bro. A 7-year-old kid ain't gonna give a shit about that. He want to play Roblox and Fortnite. Care about that. Jonas the Dad with the $5. Emperor Nadal, King Phil, and Todd the God, Xbox is a new beast entirely. Man, let me tell you something, bro. This is just a new day in time, man. Grumble with the $2. I skipped PS2 because it killed my beloved Dreamcast. Let me tell you something, Grumble. It absolutely did. I was a huge Dreamcast guy. The PS2 killed the Dreamcast, but by me being a hardcore gamer, I had to get a PS2. I'm not a Nintendo fan. I didn't get a GameCube, so I had to get a PS2, and the PS2 was a dope console. Apollo Cooper, what's up, bro? The $5. The game that assassinated the ponies on a grand scale, and that's Elder Scrolls 6. Sky moved consoles when it first came out. Yep, that's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So this Activision Blizzard deal, in my personal opinion, obviously I'm not a lawyer or even know anything about law, but I think it's going to go through. I really do. I think it's going to take time. Remember, they have that vote on April the 28th. So we'll see what happens then, but I think it's going to go through, bro. I don't know why this deal is being scrutinized so hard. Probably because it's Microsoft and it's such a big deal, $70 billion. But I think it's going to go through. Just my opinion. I'm hoping to go through shit. Because if it don't go through, I don't want to be on Twitter that day. If that shit don't go through, I'm not being on Twitter that day. But I think it's going to go through, though. Right? So, yeah, we 30 minutes in, y'all. Yeah, so, yeah, I just, I just really, I don't be having nobody to, like, talk to about gaming in my house. I'm a father, a husband. I got all girls, and my oldest girl, she play games a little bit, but she don't live with me. She's 23, she's in college, so I've been needing people to talk to gaming about it. And I'm glad I have this platform now. I can just talk to you guys and look at your comments. And we got WBG, TTS, we can talk, and that's something I love because I'm always passionate about gaming. It's a guy, Rulio44, that's using in the chat sometimes. Maybe he's listening, maybe he's not. But I usually just stop by GameStop where he worked. I wouldn't buy a game. I just wanted somebody to talk to about gaming. And shit, I'm so glad this platform is here, man. Dope shit. Because you guys are like me. You guys are passionate about Xbox, passionate about gaming. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, right? Let me get some damn water. So yeah. So let's talk about let me play this right quick. Man. Ooh. Oh, that's not it. Let me find it first. I don't want to share my screen until I find it. I might have some shit on there. So yeah, it's so much crazy stuff that's going on. I saw that clip of the PlayStation guy absolutely lose his shit, man. Hold on, let me show it. Big News Gaming with the $5. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Sean, you POS. So yeah, let me get rid of this. Let me show this. Let me share my screen right quick, y'all. Alrighty. I hope it's not too loud, but
in God of War 2, and let's see.
I already did it.
It looked like it. In God
well,
of War.
First, let me say this: David Jaffe, the guy that created the original God of War, he did a video saying he feel that God of War 2 looks like DLC. I don't know what else he said, but I remember him saying he think it's like DLC. He's not saying that's a bad thing. He's just saying, it's like continuing the story, so it's kind of like DLC. And I saw a lot of PlayStation guys went after him. And let me let you guys hear this. Excuse me.
In God of War 2, and let's see.
I already did it.
It looked like in the same fucking realm, dude. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here and play this stupid game that they playing with you. They stepping around you because they still respect you to that degree. I don't, and I don't give a fuck to argue your opinion either. Because that's what all of this shit is boiling down to. This is what I feel the definition of this word is. It's fucking nothing. That's what the fuck it is. It's you trying to justify the stupid shit that you've said. That's what the fuck this is. Period. Now go ahead and talk to yourself.
Damn. So, as you see, he was really passionate. Ain't nothing wrong with being passionate. I'm not going to say he's wrong. That's how he feel. They didn't like what David Jaffe said, and he let him know that, right? He let him know that shit, right? like I said, he was extremely passionate. He seemed like he was actually mad, borderline mad. If you guys ever see me get this mad, let me know. Like, Dirt, calm your black ass down. Like, Dirt, calm your black ass down. Like, Sean, if you still in here, let me know. Like, Dirt, calm down, killer. It is not that serious to get that fucking mad. Oh, man. So, David Jaffe, the guy, like I said, that created the original God of War, and they just didn't like his take on God of War Ragnarok being, he said it looks like DLC. He said it's just a continuation of the original game, which is cool. So it's like DLC. They ain't like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk shit about the guys because we can get passionate sometimes about things we shouldn't be that passionate about. But damn, damn, oh man. T.O. Walker with the $5. I bought my grandkids that Xbox Series S for Christmas in 2020, and my grandson plays it every day. He also jumps on the PC I built them as well. Absolutely, man. The Xbox Series S is a great console. I got baby bro up there in my family room upstairs. Dope shit, man. Dr. What's up, man? Yeah, bro, you should. I'm gonna be waiting to see, because I was just gonna make a video, one of my regular 8-9 minute videos about that. Say, nah, I'll do it this way. But like I said, I like the passion. I do, because I can get passionate sometimes, but I never get that passionate, bro. To where if David Jaffe was in his face, he probably would have swung on him. You know what I'm saying? Dut. Calm down, Dut. Right? So like I said, Sean, anybody in the chat, if I ever get this passionate about an opinion about that, tell me. Now, I know sometimes the ponies might piss me off, and I kind of go after their ads on WBG or something. But I would never personally attack somebody like that unless they attack me. If you come after me, I'm going to come after you. But I was like, damn. Damn. But I remember that guy got pissed off about HaloInfinite like that one time. He was saying it was media bias. Xbox paid people for HaloInfinite reviews. And, he's a passionate guy, man. There's nothing wrong with that, But shit, I don't really agree with, the anger. But I can't tell somebody how they should feel. But it is what it is, bro. So, but that goes back to what I always say. Sometimes PlayStation guys, they're entitled. They feel that Sony shouldn't be criticized about certain things. Yes, PlayStation has great games. Man, I would never sit here and deny that. They have great single-player games, but they're not flawless. And this generation, when Thrash did the video, like he mentioned me, because I was doing I put out some tweets more about anti-console war people. Oh, let me get this right quick. Apollo Cooper with the $2. I feel like the PS6 is going to be a flash drive. Not gonna lie, man. Who knows at this point? It's 2022. I'm thinking the next generation probably won't start until at least 2027, 2028. So who knows by then, bro? That's a long time from now. I'll be in my 50s. Ain't that a bitch? Trying to be in his 40s. Right, so like I was saying, so when Thrash did the video, when he mentioned me, I was just, my initial tweet was about these soft-ass anti-console warrior guys that want us Xbox guys to not go back after these PlayStation guys after they bashed our head in for, 8 years straight. So, I know I'd be crying about it. They bashed our damn heads in. Why we can't say nothing back to them? Why do they want us to turn the other cheek? So that's kind of what my tweets was about, right? That's kind of what my tweets was about. But some of the guys was trying to say, look, all he said was, look, nigga, let's go play some games, nigga. It is PhilSpencer fault. Don't get mad at PlayStation guys, my nigga. Don't get mad at PlayStation guys because PhilSpencer didn't give y'all no games, my nigga. And that's what he said, right? So I was like, okay, look, bro, look. I'm not the type of guy to be in a console war and not expect people to not talk shit about me. Of course they are. Of course they're going to talk shit. That's just the nature of the beast in the console war. So when people, hold on, let me show this tweet to you guys. All right, let me show this tweet right quick so I can show you guys exactly that I didn't see it. It is what it is, man. I should, you can't be in a public forum and have a lot of opinions that you post and expect everybody to agree with them and expect people not to say nothing back to your ass. So it is what it is, man. So on this tweet, I said 90% of the shit I talk is because PlayStation fanboys talk trash and beat our legs for 8 years straight. Called us stupid for being Xbox fans, but now y'all want us to hush. Some people take the high road, but then there's people like us. Fuck them damn ponies. Now, that's what I said. So some of them guys took this as, this nigga here, this nigga dirt. PhilSpencer didn't give you. Y'all didn't have no games in 2022, my nigga. I said, yeah, he's right. Xbox hasn't had any games in 2022. But you know what? PlayStation has. And guess what? On April 17th, 2022, nobody gives a fuck about any of your PlayStation exclusives this year. Nobody. Horizon Forbidden West. That's one of their big IPs, right? Dud. I don't know the sales, but Elden Ring just smacked the shit out of that game. And I just think that people want Horizon to be on the same level as God of War and The Last of Us and Uncharted shit. This is not. It's not. We all know about Gran Turismo 7. Crazy Taxi 7. That shit, bro. So yes, Xbox hasn't had any games in 2022. First party games. That's an absolute fact. I cannot sit here and deny that. It is an absolute fact. Fact. I say fact. Absolute fact. But tell me this. Why has PlayStation had a couple of exclusives that nobody gives a shit? Nobody cares at this point. And I'm not even a PlayStation hater, bro. I'm not a PlayStation hater. I actually like the PlayStation. But that's just showing you how the momentum is shifting. Gran Turismo and Horizon 2 came out and nobody gave a shit. Let that sink in. If God of War Ragnarok does not come out this year, y'all gonna go with Forspoken? And my boy Sean said, "Dut, Forspoken looks like shit, Dut." I think it looks okay, but Sean said, "Dut, it looks like shit." Now, yes, see, that's the thing about me. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Xbox hasn't had any games this first quarter of 2022. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of these other guys. So, what does PlayStation have for the rest of the year? If they drop God of War, I'm sure it's going to be a banger, and I want that game because I love God of War. I love God of War. The Andrew 13 with the $5. Did you see can you try super homophobic, transphobic attacks on Alex and Frit and their friends the other day? I saw them say something about it last night, but I ain't even getting into all that shit, bro. That shit crazy, man. That shit be crazy. All right, so we'll see what happens. We know they said that there's a rumor that PlayStation is going to have some type of acquisition soon, and that's good. That's good for them. The competition is good, but it is what it is. So this year, we still don't know about Redfall, if that's coming this year. They said it's supposed to, but we just don't know yet. We do know Starfield is coming. So we're not sure. We have like third-party games like Scorn. I'm not interested in Scorn, to be honest with you. But we have some other games coming. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. June is only a couple months away. And if Xbox is going to have their show in June, I can't wait to see what it's going to be about. Enjoy your dad of War reskin, Dut. Yeah, I enjoy the God of War franchise. I just do, man. I finished all of the God of War games except for the prequel. What was that? It came on PS3. God of War. What was the name of that shit, y'all? It came out after God of War 3, but it was a prequel. Oh, man. God of War something. I can't think of the name, and I don't feel like looking it up. That's the only one I didn't finish because nobody likes prequels, bro. Stop doing prequels. So I like the franchise. I even finished those two, was it Vita or PSP games because it came on the PS3. The God of Olympus. I finished that one and the other one they had. Ascension. Thank you, Roberto. Of Ascension. God of War Ascension. That's the only one I didn't finish. I just didn't care for it. So I'm a fan of the franchise. I'm a gamer, right? I am, but I don't like these ponies, bro. I just don't. I just don't. And it's hard for me to like somebody I don't know in real life, but I just don't like them. You know? So, yeah, man. So last couple of days, it's been crazy. You know, we heard about this, this ads for free-to-play games. We'll see what happened with that. For free-to-play games, I don't know how people can really complain about that. I mean, and so many people have shown different PlayStation games with ads in it, and those games were not free-to-play. So we're going to see how this turns out. Because free-to-play games, I mean, damn. I mean, okay. Bro, it's an ad. And how are the ads going to be? Just a ad in the background? A commercial? Like, what is it going to be? We just don't know. We seen Death Stranding had Monster Energy drink in their game. So this shit has been going on forever. We see games in the PS2 generation with ads in the background. That's the time we're living in. And I'm not one of these guys going to cap for everything Xbox, but at the same time, oh shit. Thanks, Sean, for telling me. I ain't got my phone on. Let me look it up. Member Dut. It's a member Dut. I ain't got my phone on. Oh shit. I thought I had my phone down. I'm sorry about that, y'all. This Sean punk guy. I know it was you. Dut. Sean, hold on for a second. Sean 786, member for 13 months. He said, Dut, fuck these ponies, yeah? Ponies are hurt because PlayStation has been getting put on blast in the God of War DLC. Jaffe talking that shit, Dut. That's right, bro. Jaffe talking that shit. Listen, Jaffe go after Xbox. He would take shots at Xbox all the time. Xbox guys might, say some shit like, yeah, David Jaffe tripping again or something like that. But they don't attack him like that. I mean, but Jaffe did have the balls to go on King Thrash podcast. But I was like, shit. Hey, bro. Hey, Gio Walker, thank you for becoming a member, man. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. So, I just wanted to do this right quick, man. Here for 47 minutes. Yeah. There's some other stuff I want to talk about when I'm leaving for WBG. Because I noticed, like, on TTS, I like myself more on TTS than WBG because, on WBG, we have a bigger panel. TTS is obviously just me and Sean. And I like to listen to some, like me and Sean takes. I like to listen to WBG also, but I don't talk as much on WBG because we usually have a guest. We have the regular panel. So I'm going to start doing these a little bit more often to, tell my take more. Because even in my 8 to 9 minute videos, I just, you can't say everything you want to say. Hey, what's up, Eternal bro? What's happening with you, bro? Yeah, I don't know why he went on that podcast either, but I give him credit for it, I guess. But I ain't going on, no. Dirt, come to my podcast. No. Nigga, let me come on your podcast. No. We ain't got nothing to talk about. That's what I always say. Like Lucas say, arguing each other opinions sometimes is just stupid, man. If you're doing it for fun, that's cool. You up in the barbershop. Yo, I remember back in the day, NBA Live versus NBA 2K. I was always a 2K guy, even when NBA Live was king. And I remember getting to arguments, about 2K is better. I wish I could run into those guys now. Like I told your ass, I wish I could run into them now. But they was like, you crazy. NBA Live way better than 2K. I was like, no, 2K better. But, it was just going back and forth. And at that time, I was in my 20s, just arguing. And that's just part of life, man. It's just part of life. But it should never get personal. That's the thing I don't like. And that's back to what I'm saying. Hey, y'all, give me a couple seconds. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I got to say this again. I know Sean, knowing the people that listen to my channel know. You fucking fake ass. No, don't console war. I can't stand you, motherfucker. I dislike y'all just as much as ponies. I really can't stand it. I really can't. Pick a side. Like I said, you see the guy that I love NFL football. I don't care about what team wins. Really? Really? You don't have a team that you root for. You love all the NFL. You don't have a team that you root for. I love the NBA. I don't care who wins. What the fuck? What do you mean? You love the NBA, but you don't care what team wins? You don't have a preference? You don't have a food preference? Do you prefer what? Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich? Do you like Wendy's chicken sandwich? What? Tell me. What? Do you just love everything? That's why I can't stand that shit, man. Oh, just enjoy games. I do enjoy games, but I prefer Xbox. And yes, we talk shit. I can't stand that shit. What the bad analogy? The product that the NFL sell this competition. What the hell are you talking about? So what I'm saying, the person, they don't have a team that they root for. That's not a bad analogy. That's like a person say, I love the game of football. The same way they would say, I love video games. But you don't have a team you root for? You don't have a team you want to win? Yes, us Xbox guys, we root for Xbox if we want Xbox to win. That's life. That's life. Bro, growing up in the hood, I had conversations about Biggie versus Tupac. Damn, to get into a fight if you say Tupac was okay. He wasn't all that. What? I beat your ass. Like, damn, calm down, killer. I'm just saying, man. Let's stop with this. Let's hold hands. Let's love each other. We're all gamers. It's okay to trash talk, man. Like I always say, as long as it don't get disrespectful, and unfortunately it does get there sometime where it gets disrespectful, where people, go after each other. That I hate that. Right? But come on, man. Just stop it. And people being mad because they're not console warring, but their channel get 5 views every video they do. Maybe you should consider something else. I'm just saying, man. Look, I'm about to get out of here. J-Hawk, what are you talking about, man? You making this shit way too deep. Way too deep. McDonald's and Burger King doesn't sell the competition. They sell burgers. You don't need to like one bag. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Burger King is known for the Whopper. They want you to like the Whopper more than McDonald's burger, Big Mac. I don't understand where you're coming from, bro. You're trying to say there's no competition out there? So you're trying to tell me that Burger King and McDonald's and Wendy's aren't competing? Is that what you're trying to say? If a person prefer Chick-fil-A and their friend prefers Wendy's chicken sandwiches, what? So what? So what? I don't understand your logic, bro. What the hell are you talking about? I'm just going to ignore it. So anyway, yeah, a fuzzy bell over there. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't like the personal attacks, man. I don't like the personal attacks. And unfortunately, that happens more often than it should. If we're going to talk trash, let's talk trash. But I don't like the personal attacks. Dut. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, man. Thank you, man. I think we had like 170 something in here on a Sunday morning, right? Sunday morning, man. I wanted to do this before Iron Lords came on and after Noof Nukem show. What up, Jay Rich? What up, everybody? Snooky Jackson. Snooky said most of the Xbox haters are previously used to be Xbox players. MEG salty crap. Yeah, all that shit, man. I used to listen to, I used to be a crap fan. I used to be a Mooch fan. I used to even like MBG when he was on the Xbox side. I ain't never really liked salty shit, though. I'm just being honest. Nothing against him. I just didn't like his content like that. But look, I'm about to get out of here, man. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming in here, talking that shit with me. Yeah, Fuzzy. Yeah, that's just me, bro. No, I can't. Like I said, I'm not about to lie. I enjoy Mooch. I enjoy crap. I enjoy Next Gen 720 back in the day. And like I said, I never listened to Salty. I enjoy MBG. I'm just being real. I'm just being real, man. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and yeah, man. So that's about it. Hey, Sean, you piece of shit. Peace out, others. I'll see everybody later, man. I'm out. I think I do need an outro for this little solo show I have. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Peace out.